What up guys, it's Cautious here, and as of this month, possibly, the Sonic community is finally in peace. Sure, Forces and Mania had their own flaws, but at least SEGA figured out what they're doing. And by that, I mean any game that got lower than a D from any reviewer. For Forces, it's very ironic how people thought it would be trash, the changes in 3D design, comparing it to Generations, but now, to prove my point, even these motherfuckers gave it a 6.9. Still wish IGN gave it a 7 though. Before I lay out all my details, research, and opinions on Forces, we need to step back and look at Sonic Mania for one more time. Sonic Mania was developed by a branch of SEGA, 2 other third-party companies, and Christian Whitehead. Then, if you went into Google to look at all the Sonic releases and the data, this is the first time ever SEGA wanted, or needed to, some people would say, additional hands of development for their signature franchise. Although us gamers have in our minds that Sonic games are shit in our generation, the game did not disappoint us at all. Basically the reverse of what we all expected. Of course, no matter how perfect, all games have criticism. Which is the only problem with DRM, and people actually gave it a thumbs down on Steam only for that. It's old news now, but I did make a whole video explaining why and how. Because of how successful Mania was, people started to debate whether Mania or Forces will be better, or the fact that SEGA themselves worked on it. Remember that demo that was exclusive for Japanese Switch users? Well, it didn't do good simply because of a stupid time limit that only lets you get 1 minute of playtime. It seems dumb to not let us have like 1 to 2 levels to fully play and assess whether to buy it or not, but instead have rarely time to do anything? Wow. Release date rolls in, and I have to say, for a person that hasn't played it yet, this is indeed remarkable. Graphics fit a theme where bright talking animals fight robots and defend their planet from aliens. During my extensive research on Sonic Forces, I spent some time getting valid information on how well did the gameplay do in terms of if it's worth buying or maybe even considered. For the first 2 hours of gameplay we have, the plot is Eggman takes over the world and you as your OC and the group are the resistance. Alright, so if you're new, it might be a bit basic, but there's a lot of factors that make up for it. For example, a customizable character is the first time ever SEGA opts for an RPG style, I would say, in a game that makes you feel like you contributed to the overall story. The only time we were able to customize our character was in All-Star Racing when we had the ability to mod our cars, but only if we leveled up our characters or unlocked the console mods from beating the World Tour with stars earned. Sonic Forces introduces a full-scale environment for what your imagination will do to design your own hero, from top, bottom, breed, and even accessories. As a particular breed, each one have their own special powers, as of the breed choice just being a show of graphics. The bear can blow enemies away, and the bird flies higher with double jump. I've seen them put classic Sonic in the game again, but so far he's very messed up, like he just goes fast all of a sudden, and then he's slowed down heavily by like a random force, so I'm just gonna keep like a watch over that. Leading on, I like how it stands out in its own way of a 3D to 3D side-scroller that is different from Colors or Generations. Forces has mixed results from gaming reviewers, but SEGA, keep the good things and get rid of the bad. Improve the good things so you can rebuild your reputation from all the failures. Who knows, maybe games like Lost World were secretly tests. As a PC gamer, the best thing of Forces are no microtransactions and free DLC. No bullshit, pay once and you have the game and only the game. I'm actually planning to get Mania and or Forces on some random weekend too. Everything aside, it's worth your money. A bit worried on how things would turn out after Forces, but I'm well assured SEGA will take their feedback into consideration. I have hope that after both of these releases, after 2 decades of spamming poop emojis, they finally got their act together. If the developers were at the real problem, maybe it would be the cancer of the fanbase, or reality just set into the time we're in. If anything, SEGA might be credible to be one of the leading game publishers or developers right in front of EA. Anyways, thank you for watching my analysis of Sonic Forces. My Sonic Mania video that I mentioned previously, I discussed why Mania was getting hate, so if you still want to check that out, be my guest. I think because of the multiple comments discussing their take, and also because it became a popular upload on my channel, it gave me more motivation to make this video, and it took me almost 5 hours to get my research done so that I know what I'm talking about. We'll do more in the future if it gets requested, if I feel like it, or it gets popular, so I'm just gonna keep in touch with that. Lastly, thank you to Pizza Dominations for making the outro y'all just watched. So his channel is down below, and he's working on some more animation scheduled for maybe 2018. Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.